Twitter, how to measure the buzz. Nowadays, when it comes to marketing, one approach that most companies will look at is the social network marketing. This approach has proven to be very effective for the past few years. There are several reasons that make this possible. To start, companies will not normally have to spend a cent of their budgets to market in social networking sites, but even if they need to pay, it will only be a very small insignificant fee. Another reason is that there are millions of people who are on social networking sites today. There are various social networking sites people can choose to take part in. However, one that has the highest degree of popularity is Twitter. At this social networking site, people tweet about the latest products they use or come across day in and day out. One tweet here can affect the sales of a certain product or brand. If the tweets show satisfactions towards the product or brand, chances are it will experience an increase in sales. Needless to say, a tweet that shows disappointment towards a certain brand or product is not likely to be something good at all. Twitter is, in fact, a marketing tool that has high value. However, the value will only be seen if a company takes advantage of this particular social networking site. In order to do this, the company will need some kinds of tools that will allow them to measure the buzz on Twitter. What this buzz means is how popular the company is, or how often people talk about their brand or product on Twitter within a single day. Fortunately, there are quite a lot of tools today that a company can use for the purpose of measuring their popularity, or what people are searching for in the World Wide Web. Some examples of tools that have been around for quite some time include Google Trends, del.icio.us, Technorati, and BlogPulse Trend Search. For measuring the buzz on Twitter, a company can make use of TweetDeck. This is a desktop application. With this application, it is possible for a company to tweet only with an individual of their choice. In addition to that, the company can also make use of particular search query patterns in order to be notified when there is anyone tweeting about something relevant to the product or brand they sell. Even though the pattern of the search queries may often seem rather confusing, it is indeed worth taking into consideration, since it is not that confusing if they pay attention. The pattern often looks like company name or their name from Twitterid. For example, the company can make use of this particular query pattern, a .com or a CEO from a_CEO. If that tool does not sound like an option, a company can use another tool called the Twittermeter instead. This is a tool that takes advantage of the API, which stands for Application Programming Interface, used by Twitter. This API makes it possible for Twittermeter to obtain public feed from the social networking sites. Twittermeter will then use this feed to generate a database that keeps track of every single word Twitter members tweet at all times. What is also good about this particular tool is that it provides companies with buzz graphs. From these graphs, companies will have the chances of making a comparison on each different word, to see what word is being used more every day. Of course, besides TweetDeck and Twittermeter, there are still other tools a company can use to measure their buzz in Twitter. Most of these tools are downloadable for free from the internet.